Welcome to BTS Lover Channel, the place where every tiny movement from BTS members can instantly turn into a full-blown mystery, and every little step somehow sends ARMY's heartbeat into overdrive. A super short clip suddenly appeared in several fandom groups. Not official content, not a Weaver snippet, not a comeback teaser, definitely not a staff upload. Instead, it was recorded by a fan who just so happened to be in the same building at the exact right time. And what was captured? A figure walking casually, wearing a black jacket, a gray beanie, and a mask. A silhouette we all know too well. A walking style that's almost impossible to disguise. An aura ARMY can identify even through blurry CCTV footage. Yes, Jungkook. But it's not just the fact that he was walking, it's where he was heading. In the clip, Jungkook is seen stepping into a sleek, modern hallway inside a building. Soft lighting, glossy floors, a row of elevator doors, everything looking like the kind of place that belongs to someone important. But the most eye-catching part was the direction Jungkook headed toward, straight toward a set of doors typically found in recording studios. And that's when the fandom exploded. Is Jungkook preparing something? A song? A secret project? A new collaboration? Or maybe a special recording for ARMY? Or even a solo comeback after his military period? The questions just cascaded non-stop. You're probably thinking it too, right? What is he doing there? The intriguing part is how quickly he moved. In the video, Jungkook turns slightly, checks the panel, and enters one of the doors like someone who knows exactly where he's supposed to be. ARMY instantly went wild. That's a studio. It has to be a studio. If we look at history, BTS loves dropping hints in exactly this way. They often appear in studios quietly before releasing something huge. So is this deja vu? Are we on the brink of a major announcement? Small details fans notice that intensify the suspicion. The black crossbody bag Jungkook usually carries when he brings personal items. His quick, decisive walking pace, like he's on a mission. The gray beanie, his go-to disguise that never works on ARMY. The little accessories on his bag, often seen when he's doing something personal or music-related. The building interior that resembles high-end studios used by HYBE. Each of these details felt like pieces of a puzzle, one that ARMY couldn't resist assembling. But why was Jungkook alone? This is the part that made fans even more curious. Usually, for big recording sessions, there would be managers or staff around. But in this video, Jungkook looks completely alone, as if this was something personal or top secret. Is he preparing a surprise that no one knows about? Is this a solo project he's doing quietly? Or is it part of something planned long ago? The more we dig, the more mysterious it gets. Though the clip was only a few seconds long, comments flooded immediately. Why is he walking like he's on a secret mission? Appa, what are you recording? Don't play with our feelings like this. Gray beanie. I know exactly who that is. BTS lover, please keep updating us. Some fans even focused on the way Jungkook pressed the studio button, saying, how is he cool even when he enters a door? Typical ARMY, catching details invisible to everyone else. Could this be the start of a new era? Honestly, we don't know yet. But signs like this, yeah, they often lead to something big. Remember when Jungkook was seen near a studio before 7? Or when he quietly visited certain buildings before 3D? Or when BTS repeatedly slipped into studios before B was announced? This feels like that same pattern. The real question now, is this video a coded message? Is Jungkook preparing a gift for fans? Is he recording for a unit project? Or is BTS starting something bigger than we expect? For now, ARMY waits, and waits, and theorizes endlessly. Of course, this tiny moment caught accidentally, and without any warning, was enough to shake the fandom atmosphere dramatically. One short clip, one step into a studio, one Jungkook, and the entire fanbase can't sleep. Sometimes, Jungkook doesn't need to drop a teaser or a concept photo. Just by walking into a studio, he creates chaos. But the more the video spreads, the more questions begin to snowball. It's almost funny how something as simple as a man walking into a room can send an entire fandom into full detective mode. Yet when it comes to Jungkook, even the smallest gesture feels like a clue. And this time, fans feel like he's leaving breadcrumbs, but on purpose. Some ARMYs pointed out that the hallway he entered looks eerily similar to the interior of a well-known studio building where several top Korean producers frequently work. Could he be meeting a producer? Working on a new sound? Or maybe finishing something that was paused before enlistment? And then comes another theory, one that spreads even faster. What if this is connected to the upcoming BTS military discharge timeline? As the members get closer to the end of their service period, speculation about an OT7 reunion project has been louder than ever. Could Jungkook be recording something that will later merge with the other members' parts? Could this be a pre-production moment for a future group release? But of course, nobody knows. And that's the exciting part. Fans noticed he wasn't strolling casually like someone who just happened to be there. There was purpose in his stride, focused, quick, almost like he didn't want to be seen. At the same time, he didn't hide. No ducked head, no frantic movement, no attempt to avoid cameras. Instead, he walked like someone who knows he's on a mission and doesn't need to explain anything. This balance between secrecy and confidence only fuels more curiosity. Why enter a studio so openly? Why at that hour? Was he aware fans could be nearby? Or did he simply not care if someone saw? You know Jungkook sometimes. He reveals things without ever saying a word. Some noticed the slight bounce in his walk, the kind he usually has when he's excited about something. Others pointed out the red accent under his jacket, familiar from outfits he likes to wear on days with important schedules. Even the way he shifts his bag seems to hint he's carrying equipment, possibly something related to recording or upcoming production work. This one tiny clip now has dozens of theories branching out like a spider web. One comment reads, "What if he's recording a new English single? He's too quiet lately." Another says, "It's giving midnight creative inspiration vibe. He's back in his artist mode." Others are jokingly dramatic as always. "If he doesn't tell us what he's recording, I might just write my own fanfic soundtrack about this moment." Army humor is undefeated. Whenever BTS is cooking something big, something shifts. There's a buzz, a certain tension, a quiet excitement that feels like standing before a storm. And now, that feeling is back, stronger than ever. Even though it was just a hallway, just a door, just Jungkook entering a studio, it feels like the beginning of something. Something new, something unexpected, something worth staying awake for. The question remains, what will come out of that door next time? A new song? A surprise release? A collaboration no one saw coming? Or will Jungkook simply reappear one day, drop a track at midnight, and pretend it's nothing? Knowing him, any of these is possible. And that's exactly why Army can't breathe peacefully right now. One short video, one quiet moment, one Singer entering a studio, and suddenly, the world waits. As the clip continues spreading, the silence from Jungkook's side becomes its own kind of signal. No confirmation, no denial, no explanation. Just that one moment of him disappearing behind a studio door, almost symbolic, like the start of a new chapter quietly unfolding. And fans know one thing for sure. Jungkook doesn't step into a studio without a reason. He's always intentional, always chasing perfection, always crafting something that later turns into a masterpiece. So whatever he's working on behind that door, it's not small. Now Army finds themselves refreshing timelines, watching the clip over and over, searching for any new angle or shadow or reflection that might offer another clue. The hallway is still, the door is closed, but the excitement, sky high. Whatever Jungkook is preparing, it's coming, and fans are more than ready.